Welcome back.
Wash and pat dry our pork, put it aside. Now let's get into our ingredients. We are going to use 1 tablespoon of all spices and 1/3 of a cup of salt and 1 cup of brown sugar. Place all the ingredients in a dish and give it a good mix. Once it is properly well mixed in, we're now going to start to prepare our pork. To a preheated dish, we are going to add some of our dry rub, and then in a separate dish we're going to put skin side down, make sure it is properly well coated, and place our pork on our baking dish, and we're going to continue doing that until all is coated. Let me remind you before we continue to hit the bell for notifications and to hit my logo at the end of this video to subscribe. Let's continue with this video. As you can see, all of my pork is properly well coated with my dry rub. Once I have finished coated the entire surface, I just sprinkle a slight amount to the top of our meat. Now we're going to put this in a preheated oven now, and yes, my dish was preheated. I sprinkled some of the dry rub on a warm baking dish. Alright, so we're going to place this in a preheated oven at 500 degrees for 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes we're going to make sure and cover it with a foil. Minutes later, we're going to remove the foil and turn the meat around. Sprinkle a slight amount of the dry rub over the meat and place it back in the oven for 20 minutes. After being in the oven for 40 minutes flat, this is what it's looking like. It's all done. Again, I cooked this meat in 40 minutes flat, 20 minutes intervals. I turn the meat around and sprinkle a little more of my dry rub. That's optional. If you don't want an intense flavor, then you don't need to add extra dry rub. We're all done. Now I'm going to show you how I use chicken with this very same rub. So more or less the chicken is the same method as the pork, it's just less cooking time. It's 25 minutes flat, and we are cooking it at a lower temperature. We are cooking the chicken at 400 degrees. All right, It was really enjoyable. If you're a person that like more heat in your dry rubs or barbecues, then you could add more cayenne pepper. Other than that, all of the spices was properly well balanced. The sugar and the salt, really good, properly well balanced. So thanks so much for watching this delicious dry rub recipe. Do have a blessed evening.
Thanks for watching.